This is who I'm dealing with. Napoleon. Move out the way.
My name's David Stewart.
I don't care what your name is. Get out the way.
You're taking my picture. That's my name.
I don't care. Move out the way, sir. You picked the wrong day. Move out the way. Please hurry up so you can have this a-hole move out the way so I can leave.
I asked you one question.
No, it's none of your business, and I answered.
My business.
It is not.
No, it is my business.
Why? You the mayor of the cul-de-sac?
I'm the president of the homeowners association.
Okay.
These are private streets.
And apparently you need a gate code to get in here, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So how did I get in here?
I want to know where you're going.
It was none of your business. I'm going out. That's where I'm going, but you're in my way.
I'm not arguing with you anymore.
So then move out the way then.
I'm not moving. All you have to do is tell me where you're going.
I don't have to tell you, and you're pissing me off. No, I don't.
Hey man, what's going on?
I'm trying to leave.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
What were you in here for?
None of your business?
Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Live in here.
Did I deliver it to your house?
You didn't deliver anything that I know of.
It's because it's none of your business, that's why.
I'm just asking why you're in.
You're asking questions. You don't need to ask questions. All you need to do is have your buddy move his car so I can leave and go about my business.
So, did you make a wrong turn into the neighborhood?
How do I make a wrong turn into a gated neighborhood? I need to have a gate code in order to get in, right? That's common sense, right?
So
So if I had a gate, if I'm in here, I had a gate code, right?
how did you get a gate code?
That's none of your business. Yet again,
It sure as hell is.
it sure as hell is it.
You're in the wrong, dude.
I'm not in the wrong. I don't know who this is. What's your name?
No, this is our street. This is a private street.
Just so you know, more than you two guys live on this street too. And you're not the only ones with goat codes.
You're warning us what?
I'm not warning nobody.
That's what you said.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. And that's the reason why I'm recording too. So just in case,
Well, I don't understand English.
apparently you don't.
You're in the wrong, dude.
I'm in the.
No, they're coming.
You do realize this is all private property.
You do realize this is unlawful detainment, right? You have absolutely no reason and no right to hold me here to block me in with your
All
car.
I need to know is why.
You don't need to know anything.
Yes, I do. This is private. Okay, that's fine.
The private property that you own is probably somewhere up there.
No, the private property I own 1/18th of what you're sitting on. This street is private.
1/18th of what I'm sitting on.
Not city property. This street is maintained by the people that live in there. This is
And
private.
apparently one of the people that live here, it gave me a gate code. You're not helping me. You being nosy. That's all you're doing. You're trying to use privilege and you're not getting it from me. Just move your car. Unlawful detainment.
Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, in case you don't know what you were listening to, this is video footage of a confrontation. This is just short video footage of a 30-minute standoff and confrontation and basically harassment by these two, melonless mutants that was harassing a black man in Oklahoma City by the name of Travis Miller, a father and a husband who basically was just trying to deliver some furniture. Now, these two mutants took it upon themselves to block the driveway with their vehicles and demanded he tell them why he was on the property. And basically, he refused to because it wasn't none of their business. And they kept asking, why are you here? And he was like, none of your business. And it's a gated community. And he said, well, you're here because it's a gated community. He said, exactly. So obviously somebody gave me a code to get in here. And he said, and they kept saying who? And he was like, none of your business. Technically, he does not have to tell them. They are not cops. This is just a prime example of racial profiling, working while black, driving while black. Basically, they're not used to seeing guys like him come through that community. Now, I don't want to hear this shit about that they didn't racially profile him. I guarantee they have never did that to a white truck driver. But they see a black man coming out of a gated community, apparently driving a truck. So obviously he has some type of business going on in there with a customer, apparently, but they took it upon themselves to say, who are you? And they kept hollering about his private property. Well, if it's private property, obviously somebody on that private property hired him for some kind of job or to do some kind of job. Or apparently they hired that company to do some kind of work for them or drop off some kind of product, right? But this is typical. Once again, you have people confronting somebody because they looks different. You know, people could play these games all they want about this isn't about color and all that type. I mean, just could y'all please stop it? Can y'all just be honest for once in y'all damn lives and just admit what was going on and why they stopped him? I know he looks suspicious. Every black person looks suspicious in a predominantly white neighborhood or all white neighborhood, right? Because we don't belong there, right? According to y'all. This is a typical case of, oh, you have to tell me who you are because I'm white and I say so. But he had everything on tape because they probably was looking for a reason to try to do something to him. And let's just face the fact, most heists and robberies are not did with, a truck. Especially it looked like he was driving a semi truck. So, they're very easy to spot out and they're not what you would call extremely fast. So I think that and they're very noticeable. So I kind of think he was doing something legal, but it never fails in these situations because of white privilege, because they think they have this self-entitlement. They think that you're supposed to explain everything to them just because they're white and they say so. Now, Travis Miller, he did to a certain degree the right thing. See, the thing is with me in those type of situations, depending where I am, I probably would have did something to them because they held him against his will, unlawful detainment, and and it was kidnapping. He could file charges against them, and he should file charges against them because they technically held him against his will. That is a form of kidnapping, and that's anywhere. You have no reason to suspect that he's committing a crime other than he's black. And see, the thing is, when you tell these people that, they get mad because you're obviously pretty much putting them on blast for what they're obviously doing. And they can't take it when you tell them what they're doing. Oh, why you got to make this about race? Oh, there you go with that race card stuff. Now, it ain't no race card. You're just being a racist. I don't know why they get so mad when you tell them, hey, man, you're doing this because I'm black. Just say yeah. I'd rather you just say yeah. The thing is, they racist and they in denial about it. I mean, just embrace it. Yes. I see a black guy in a predominantly white neighborhood, and I'm suspicious of that because of my racist ways and my racist mentality. Just be a man about it. Say yes. I'm not used to seeing it. I'd rather you just tell me the truth. Yeah, you're black. We're not used to seeing black guys, and it is what it is. But they want to convince themselves that they're not doing it because of the obvious difference in skin tone. So this is why these incidents gonna keep happening. But it's gonna come a day where they gonna run across the wrong dude. And I want to see what America's reaction gonna be when the person strikes back that look like me. I don't want to hear no victimization. I don't want to hear none of that stuff because they held that man against his will, and he had every right, if he wanted to fight back. You draw your own conclusion. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.